You were telling me about going out hunting the Wran up in Derrymullen as a chap.
Yes, that's correct. And you look for them. My grandmother, there was a lot of thatch houses around, and that was where the little wrens had their nests. And outside the nest, or upon the nest, to catch them, you'd put dack, and that's the birds would stick to that, but it didn't burn the little claws, and with the result that you could get them early in the morning around 7 o'clock, when you go and get one. If you're lucky to get one, you put them into your wren box. You put in a little egg cup or a top of a bottle and for water, and the little bird would be alive because they were so small.
So you'd catch them on St. Stephen's Day in the morning?
You got them on the morning of St. Stephen's Day, yes.
A live wren?
A live wren. And it was, because people ask you, where is the wren? So that's not a wren. You could have a stone, you could have anything in it, potato, which a lot would, because if you didn't get the wren, if you weren't lucky, you put a potato into it. A small potato, and it just, with the brown coloured, they wouldn't know there was the wren was asleep, lying down.
So you, as a little lads, would go out then with a little box with the live wren in the box?
Yes, yeah, and a bit of oats into it for the grain of the oats, and if it wanted feed, you went around go out about 8 o'clock, and you'd be back about 4, because otherwise it was getting too dark. We didn't have fluorescent coats or lights or anything then, and you had to be home.
So you'd go out at 8 that morning and you wouldn't come back until before that evening?
4 o'clock that evening. We'd walk to every house, and in the area, we'd start in Derrymullen, and we'd go down to Lowtown. There was Lowtown, Littletown, Milderstown, Robertstown. You went to Robertstown, and by the time I can guarantee you that you'd nearly want a price for a pair of shoes. So when we went to each house, you sang the wren, and it went like this: the wren, the king of all birds. St. Stephen's Day she was caught in the furs. Although she was little, her family was great. Rise up, young ladies, and give me a treat. My shoes are all worn, my clothes are all torn, from chasing the wren the day before. I chased her up and I chased her down. I chased her into Robertstown. I up with my stick and I gave her a lick. I knocked her into a barrel of beer. And I wish you all a happy Christmas and a happy New Year. And Shinna will.
And you went out with
my friend.
Your friend?
Usually. Only 2 was ago.
And did you have a vizard on you or a mask on you?
Oh no, we didn't. We didn't have anything like that. In different counties, in the likes of Offaly, Clare, they went out and what you were called strawberries, and they went to houses. They had accordions. They went dancing and everything. They wore visitors. They dressed up for it.
You didn't though?
No, we didn't.
And what would you do with the money you'd get?
Well, things were. I'm talking about back in the early 50s, and the late 40s. Things were very, very short after, so it would help your mother to maybe if you got happened to be 10 shillings. 10 shillings would be a lot of money then, I can guarantee you. And when it was a family of 8 children, 2 father and mother, which was 10, that 10 shillings would be, it would pay the rent. We were paying 2 and 6 a week for rent of the house. That would be 4 weeks' rent. You know?
You'd get a few bob that way.
You get them that way. It could be used for anything, but that was one way. And
did you have a party that evening at all? With your friend?
Oh, we go home and we because not only did he get money, but he got sweets, chocolate, and the best of the whole lot with you may buy it in to have a pudding, Christmas pudding, and normally the Christmas puddings then were made in billy cans, and or the muslin rag, you know, and it'd be on the table and the bit of holly stuck in it and Guy, therefore, and they'd be drowned in brandy.
And the last question I want to ask you, what did you do with the poor Wran?
We let the wren out. And we brought it back to its natural habitat where we were at the catching it and let it go. My grandmother had a thatched house and that's where we got it. We would bring it back there and let it out there. If we were lucky to have, and we made, you were in an awful state if the wren happened to die in you. Of course, you made holes in it that the air could get into it. Oh God help you. It's not that everyone else would know, but people, you yourself and your friend that know that the poor wren was after dying on you. Then you had to go and bury it, just to get rid of the evidence.
And did she ever die on you?
Oh, yeah, it did. It did die. We would only go up maybe from the age of 9 till about 13, and then you give it up. You know, because you were getting bigger and it was time to give it up and let somebody else go.